do. And let's check in now with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez with this morning's news headlines. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, ladies. TGIF, I say.
Yeah.
Happy Friday. Good morning to you at home. We begin this morning talking about how Albuquerque police are investigating what looks like a drunk driving crash in northeast Albuquerque. It happened just before 3 on Candelaria, west of Wyoming. Now, we understand a car with 2 people inside crashed into a tree. One woman was stuck in the car and had to be cut out and rushed to the hospital. A man was also involved but was not seriously injured. Police say on the scene that it looked like alcohol may have been involved in this crash. Fire crews from the ground and air continue to fight the massive wildfires that are burning in the state. And firefighters say there is a good chance that the Thompson Ridge fire will get even bigger. Rain helped firefighters out just a little bit yesterday, battling that fire that is burning in the Jemez yesterday. It scorched almost 13,000 acres, and it is now about 10% contained, a little better than yesterday morning, actually. Helicopters and air tankers, including a DC-10, should be back in the air, dropping water and retardant on the flames later today. And firefighters are making some progress on the Tres Lagunas fire near Pecos. They say it's been burning for about a week now. It has ripped through 9,500 acres, and it is 34% contained. And the Sawmill Canyon fire southwest of Quemado in western New Mexico has burned 42 acres. However, it is just a half-mile away from home, so they're keeping a close eye on this one. Lightning sparked this fire Wednesday. In other news this morning, the man who attacked his mother and her roommate, then threw his mother into a river, according to authorities, is set to make his first court appearance today. Meanwhile, we are hearing from one witness who saw the whole thing happen and apparently jumped in to try and help the victims. Rob West says he is no hero, but admits that if he hadn't stepped in, another person could have been thrown over the bridge off of Central Avenue and into the Rio Grande Tuesday. Police say Martin Montaño beat his mom and stabbed her roommate at their home, then put them both in the trunk of a car. A few minutes later, West says he saw a woman get tossed over the rails, and when a man was getting pulled out from the trunk, well, that's when West says he stepped in.
He said he had to kill them because they were clones, and I was like, you're not doing that. You're not killing these people. And he was like, I have to. I was like, well, it's not happening. And I kind of just stood in front of him.
Well, Albuquerque police say they have seen an increase in cases where bystanders have stepped in to help, but they are discouraging that because it could put you in some danger. Albuquerque's Northeast Heights is all quiet this morning after a wild police chase yesterday. It went on for almost 7 miles and 3 hours and a half, and it was all because of a little bear. Police first saw this bear around 5 a.m. yesterday near San Antonio and Louisiana. Look at him go there. He took off north and ended up at La Cueva High School, home of the Bears, go figure. Then we caught up with a bear on Wilshire, first on the sidewalk, then running across the road. Look at him go there. Police tried to corral the bear, but he kept slipping away, eventually crossing tramway, then ditching police and game and fish officers into the foothills. Now, officials say you can expect to see more situations like this because they say animals are coming down from the mountains looking for food and water. Wow. Okay. Cute little bear, but hopefully that bear made it back into the wilderness and will stay where he should belong. That wraps it up for your Friday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt, Krista, myself every weekday morning on KRQE News 13 beginning at 4:30 a.m. How about that bear, ladies?
Yes, where he should belong. I like
yeah.
that.
I mean, unfortunately, you know, we have grown and kind of encroached on wildlife territory, but
yeah.
that's how it goes, you know.
Unbelievable. Well, I'll tell you a funny story. I was telling my mother this story yesterday in New Jersey about the bear here, and she said, oh, how'd you know there was a bear on the loose? I said, because I work with the news. And she said, no, there's a bear on the loose here in our neighborhood.
Everywhere, yeah.
Same thing,
East
across
Coast,
the country.
Mountain region, West Coast, it's everywhere.
It's happening
It's
everywhere.
that time of the year. It's time for them
Yep.
to go on and get big to be big boys, and everybody else to have fun and find their mate, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Stay
You
away
bet.
from the bears.